Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, what's up? My name's Crystal. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you're not already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so that way you don't miss any future videos. Today's video, I wanted to do the 0 to 100 makeup video. I really liked the concept of just getting ready on camera and just doing the most. So I did this really pretty colorful halo eye look. If y'all want to see how I got this makeup, then just keep on watching. So it has been a hot ass minute since I have sat down and done my makeup alone, much less in front of a camera. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it, girl. So yes, I have not one thing on my face. We doing everything together. Everything from skincare to brows. It's all gonna be on camera for y'all today. So the moisturizer I'm using is from Pond's. It's this big giant one right here. It's amazing. It works wonders. This is their B3 dark spot correcting cream. So if you have any like acne scars or discoloration on your skin, this really helps to even everything out. And I know you can see like a lot of discoloration on my skin, like on my natural skin, regardless, but believe it or not, this has really evened things out, and you know, I'm continuing using it. I've been using that moisturizer along with this, argan oil from Physicians Formula. This has been my freaking everything recently. I use this for so many different things, and you'll see a couple of them in this video. But it is like a pretty penny. It's like 12 bucks, but for drugstore, you know, it is a little expensive, but I will say it is worth it because of how many uses I get out of this. It literally makes your skin so soft, but like not greasy. And if you apply oils to your face, then you know that like some oils will make you, you know, greasy because they're so hydrating. But I also apply this to my lips, and it doesn't have a scent. It doesn't have a taste. Under the eyes is also really good to prevent creasage. For primer, we're using the Maybelline Baby Skin, and this is legit the third time I have repurchased this thing. It's amazing. It's such a great primer for the price and from the drugstore. It literally makes your skin so smooth. It really does make your pores seem smaller, and it definitely readies your skin for foundation to be put on top of it. Your skin literally feels like a baby's ass. So soft. And if you're wondering what this is, I burnt my neck on accident with the straightener. I usually move on to brows at this point, but for some reason I just don't feel like doing my eyebrows like at this moment. So I am living my best life and doing things a little different, and I'm going to do my foundation first. I'm almost out of this foundation, and I promise y'all, once I do run out, I'm going right up to the drugstore and I am repurchasing, because this is one of the best foundations I have ever used. Honestly, it has such good coverage, and y'all see like my acne scarring, you know, it's there. I have stuff to cover. It's not like I have a great clear face and I'm just like, oh, this is full coverage. No, girl, I have stuff to cover up. I got these secrets that I need to put away with foundation. Let's see if this covers up my hot iron burn. Oh, look at that. Good, because I can't be having that at work. I'm taking my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just blending. Let's see. I'm blending away. They did a really great job at covering up this burn. And with, you know, obviously with powder, I think it's gonna really, really take the coverage there. I am going to be that bitch that uses two concealers. First one is from LA Girl. It's their Pro Conceal. This is really, really, really brightening. Like it has a peachy undertone. So it's really going to cancel out like darkness. And then this Maybelline just has a lot of coverage. So I feel like it's really just going to bring it home. After I blended out the concealer, I'm going to pat out any last creases and bake. Can y'all guess what powder I'm using to bake with? But if you haven't seen a makeup video that I've done before, it is the Coty Airspun powder. Now I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte from Rimmel London. This is a pressed powder, and I'm using that to set the entire rest of my face. And I always make sure to set my entire face with a pressed powder. That way, whenever I go in with my contour and bronzer, it's really smooth and it's not patchy. Now I'm taking a small stubble brush. This one is from e.l.f. with the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette, and I am taking this shade right here. It has the most gray undertone, which is great for a contour, but it's not too gray where it makes you look dead. If you're ever confused on where to place your contour, you see the top of your ear, just take your finger and straight across, like straight across. Straight across. So if you ever need a guide and you're like, am I putting my contour too low? Am I putting it too high? Like I said, just take your finger, top of your ear right here, straight down. That's where it should be. That's where your face should like naturally be slim. So and here's just like a straight front view of the difference of a contour. As you can see, this side of my face looks a lot more round, and this side of my face, obviously, I mean, I don't even have to say anything. You can just see that shadow. So now I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm also taking that same shade, but a different, more defined small brush. And I'm contouring my nose with this. So even if you don't want to contour your nose, you still want to make sure to add a little bit of the bronzer or contour shade that you're using on your cheeks to the nose, to the sides of the nose, even if it's with a big fat fluffy brush. That way, it's not just like color, color, blank. You want to be able to have like symmetry on your face. And you want that color to transfer like from your cheeks to your nose. You just don't want to just leave it blank with foundation and concealer and like your regular face powder, because it's going to look really off compared to the rest of your face. The way that I contour my nose, I take this brush. I'm sorry, I don't know what or where this brush is from, but honestly, even if you wanted to use a blender eyeshadow brush to do this, it would work the exact same. So I look straight into the mirror. In this case, I'm looking at myself on my camera, and I'm just putting 2 lines on each side of the nose. Okay, just like that. And then this is just going to make the nose seem more slimmer, because you're going to be able to actually see like the sides of your nose, instead of if you have like a wider nose, you creating that line. You get what I'm saying? And then to kind of make this part of your nose seem just a little bit shorter, put some of that bronzer shade on the bottom, and it instantly creates like a shadow right there and kind of cuts off that tip. Just like that. And then to kind of, right now it looks really long, to kind of make it seem like shorter, snatched, put a line right there. Just like that. So there it is before I blend it out. And in order to blend it out, don't just leave it like that, girl. Blend out your nose contour. I'm taking a stipple brush. Whatever product is left on that brush that I used on my nose, I'm taking it underneath right here. To blend out this contour and add some warmth all over the face, I'm taking the shade that's right next to it in the palette. It's just a little bit more warm. And that's going to be our bronzer. And it's just going to add, like I said, more color to the face, because after foundation and concealer, your face is pretty like, you know, blank white. And now we're just basically adding detail to it. As for highlight, what I've been doing lately is using the Argan Oil Physicians Formula underneath my highlight. And when I tell you girls and boys that it has made the biggest and best change and difference in my highlight and in the highlight game, I mean it. Like, it really makes such a huge difference. What I do is I take the dropper And I put it on my skin just like that. And what I like about this is that it doesn't, even though it's oil, it doesn't break up my foundation, and it doesn't make it look patchy or anything. I'm taking the other side of the beauty blender that I baked with, and I'm gently patting that in the skin. And I want to get kind of close. What is going on here, sis? No, thank you. I want to get kind of close so that you can see the difference. Here's the side of my face without the oil. And then here's the side of my face with the oil. That's without no highlight product put on yet, nothing. It's just the oil. So now I'm just taking any fan brush, and this is the highlight from Wet n Wild in the shade Precious Petals. And I just want to show you guys. Like, I didn't have to put hardly any product on the brush, and I didn't have to try, and I don't have to keep on building and building and building the highlight, because before I would use the oil, I would continue to build up the highlight to get it as intense as I wanted, and it was fine, and it worked, and it did the job, but sometimes it could look like cakey, and it would really emphasize any texture that I had on my skin. However, with the oil, it actually smooths your skin right there, which makes it just look even better. So for brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Granite with the Anastasia number 12 brush. Them with just the dip brow. I am going to set them with the Salon Perfect brow powder. I'm taking the darkest shade, and I'm setting them just to make sure that they are set throughout the day. These bitches ain't going nowhere, and also to fill in any sparse areas that I may have missed with the dip brow. Now that my brows are on, I'm going to set my entire face with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Setting Spray. So I picked up this beautiful baby at Ulta a little over a week ago, and I got her for around $20, I think. This is what she looks like. She's gorgeous, and for the price point, you really cannot lose. You have so many different colors to choose from in here. If you're trying to start out with using colorful eyeshadow and do colorful eyeshadow looks, I definitely recommend this palette. It's great. The pigmentation is great. The blendability is great. It's just all over a great palette. You also have two really pretty highlight shades and also a black base. I'm going to be taking this shade right here as my brow bone highlight. So I wanted to zoom y'all in for the eye. That's a really, really pigmented brow bone highlight, bitch. The first shade that I want to take is the lightest baby blue shade in the palette, and I'm taking that on a tapered blending brush. Wow. I'm going to take the purple, and I'm going to use her to blend the two together. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild crease brush, and I'm lifting the brow, and I'm making sure to blend everything out. So I'm going to take that same purple shade and apply it right over the blue. I've decided to turn this look into a halo eye, taking the darkest purple in the palette, but I'm taking it on a smaller e.l.f. crease brush. And I'm applying this purple, damn bitch, that's pigmented, on the outer. And I'm making sure it meets up with that crease and the inner. So for the center of the halo eye, I'm taking a tiny bit of that Pro Concealer on this tiny concealer brush and carving out a line right there on the crease. For the center of the lid, I'm taking this single shadow from Almade in the shade Seafoam. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade, and I'm just going to apply this with my finger. I feel like I want to add a little bit of pink to it. So I'm going to take that pink shade on this big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to add it right below the brow bone. So I just prepped my eyes for falsies. Actually going to go in with the Mink 3D hair lashes. Literally, as I was putting on my lashes, Cassandra and Daniel pulled up and asked me to go to Pluckers with them. So I had to hurry up and finish my makeup off camera. But really all I did was add some of the purple and blue eyeshadow on my lower lash line, a highlight in my inner corner. The lashes that were sent to me, oh my gosh, these are so freaking beautiful. These are probably the most beautiful lashes I have ever worn. I also added this Maybelline Nude Nuisance lipstick, and I topped it with the LA Colors High Shine lip gloss. So this is the completed look, you guys. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to get my hair and my earrings all done, but I have to go get ready really quick. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all so much. If y'all haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.